The Great Wall of China is a series of fortifications made of stone, brick, tamp earth, wood, and other materials, generally built along an east-to-west line across the historical northern borders of China to protect the Chinese states and empires against the raids and invasions of the various nomadic groups of the Eurasian steppe with an eye to expansion. Several walls were being built as early as the 7th century BC. These, later joined together and made bigger and stronger, are collectively referred to as the Great Wall. Especially famous is the wall built in 220 to 206 BC by Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. Little of that wall remains. The Great Wall has been rebuilt, maintained, and enhanced over various dynasties. The majority of the existing wall is from the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644. Apart from defense, other purposes of the Great Wall have included border controls, allowing the imposition of duties on goods transported along the Silk Road, regulation or encouragement of trade, and the control of immigration and emigration. Furthermore, the defensive characteristics of the Great Wall were enhanced by the construction of watchtowers, troop barracks, garrison stations, signaling capabilities through the means of smoke or fire, and the fact that the path of the Great Wall also served as a transportation corridor. The frontier walls built by different dynasties have multiple courses. Collectively, they stretch from Dandong in the east to Lop Lake in the west, from present-day Sino-Russian border in the north to Qinghai in the south, along an arc that roughly delineates the edge of Mongolian steppe. A comprehensive archaeological survey, using advanced technologies, has concluded that the walls built by the Ming Dynasty measure 8,850 kilometers 5,500 miles. This is made up of 6,259 kilometers 3,889 miles sections of actual wall, 359 kilometers 223 miles of trenches, and 2,232 kilometers 1,387 miles of natural defensive barriers such as hills and rivers. Another archaeological survey found that the entire wall with all of its branches measures out to be 21,196 kilometers 13,171 miles. Today, the Great Wall is generally recognized as one of the most impressive architectural feats in history. The Chinese were already familiar with the techniques of wall building by the time of the Spring and Autumn period between the 8th and 5th centuries BC. During this time and the subsequent Warring States period, the states of Qin, Wei, Zhao, Qi, Yan, and Zhongshan all constructed extensive fortifications to defend their own borders. Built to withstand the attack of small arms such as swords and spears, these walls were made mostly by stamping earth and gravel between board frames. King Sheng of Qin conquered the last of his opponents and unified China as the first emperor of the Qin dynasty, Qin Shi Huang, in 221 BC. Intending to impose centralized rule and prevent the resurgence of feudal lords, he ordered the destruction of the sections of the walls that divided his empire among the former states. To position the empire against the Xiongnu people from the north, however, he ordered the building of new walls to connect the remaining fortifications along the empire's northern frontier. Build and move on was a central guiding principle in constructing the wall, implying that the Chinese were not erecting a permanently fixed border. Transporting the large quantity of materials required for construction was difficult, so builders always tried to use local resources. Stones from the mountains were used over mountain ranges, while rammed earth was used for construction in the plains. There are no surviving historical records indicating the exact length and course of the Qin walls. Most of the ancient walls have eroded away over the centuries, and very few sections remain today. The human cost of the construction is unknown, but it has been estimated by some authors that hundreds of thousands, if not up to 1 million, workers died building the Qin wall. Later, the Han, the Sui, and the northern dynasties all repaired, rebuilt, or expanded sections of the Great Wall at great cost to defend themselves against northern invaders. The Tang and Song dynasties did not undertake any significant effort in the region. The Liao, Jin, and Yuan dynasties, who ruled northern China throughout most of the 10th to 13th centuries, constructed defensive walls in the 12th century, but those were located much to the north of the Great Wall as we know it, within China's province of Inner Mongolia and in Mongolia itself. Oh yeah! Before I forget, hit the subscribe button below for more videos to come. YouTube will notify you our new uploaded videos. Thank you for watching.